So the other day I was thinking about how to make a video about this app that I absolutely love. The problem is that this app is not one of those apps that gets to shine in the spotlight and be super flashy. So how do you do that? Well, that got me thinking about Darren. Now, Darren is one of my oldest coworkers. I mean, he used to be a coworker, not anymore. But Darren was this guy who always did a bunch of jobs on the background. You know, he didn't get to shine much in front of everybody. A lot of people didn't even know what he was doing, but I knew it all. I knew that without Darren, our company would just sink straight away because Darren was the fabric holding a bunch of stuff together. So he would be the one who would optimize all these little things that were running in the background so that the big picture stays fine. Well, my friends, that's essentially Text Expander. And right now, I'm going to show you why you totally need an app like Text Expander and why I think that you should give it a try, even if it's the free version, as I'm sure it will change your life. Now, before we get into the demo, let's talk for 1 second about what does Text Expander do. Simply put, it's a text snippet tool. That means that it'll turn any type of abbreviations into full text. Okay, I think it's better for you to see it in an example. Woo! Okay, so let's run through a couple of examples and I'm sure you'll quickly grasp the multiple uses that you can get out of an app like this. Okay, so let's imagine I'm looking at a website like this one right here, local expats in Bali. Oh, that's where I am right now, by the way. And I'm looking for stuff to do. So I want to sign up or something. And I'm going to click become a member. And then they'll probably ask me for a bunch of information, right? Typically, you'll start with your email. So usually you could type it out, but by using Text Expander, you can just do an abbreviation like EML. I don't know if you caught that. And you will instantly autofill your email. Okay, this is just a small one. Don't get too excited, I know. Let's go through another example. So for instance, I want to go to a website that I typically use. Instead of typing the whole thing in the search bar, I can simply do an abbreviation again, like mind, and this is typingmind.com. Now, another quick example right there. Now, let's go through a more complex scenario. Let's say I'm working on this Indonesian page called Tokopedia or whatever, and I'm trying to translate some of this text to English because I want to post this chair or whatever on Facebook Marketplace. Now, typically, what I would do is copy the text that I want to translate, and do not paste it on Google Translate or DeepL or whatever other translator like that. I will typically use ChatGPT because it's way better, right? So I'm going to go ahead, come here, and then do something like paste my text right there, as you can see. But I'm also going to go ahead and use a snippet that's made for this already. So I'm going to go ahead and type translate. As you can see, this is a whole prompt that I've built out as a snippet that I typically use. I mean, I use this prompt all the time, so that's why I already have it here. And as you can see, I have it built out this way. Translate the following text into English, into brackets, because I can quickly switch the language. While translating, check for mistakes in grammar, spelling, and try to make it as clear as possible without changing the tone and style of the writing. Well, you quickly grasp the utility here, right? You can use it to save all the prompts that you use daily. This is one for me. So I'm going to go ahead and just send it out there and let's see what comes up. It's going to translate the whole thing into English, I expect, pretty easily. All right, so this is taking longer than I expected, to be honest. Okay, so the translation is ready here. It was pretty easy for ChatGPT to translate that, but let's go through a more complex prompt scenario or prompt engineering scenario, right? So I have a prompt here that I don't really use so often anymore, but I used to use it all the time. It's called one and then Facebook as FB ads. And that will build out my whole prompt, as you can see here, to make a Facebook ad. Now, this is a huge prompt, and that's why I saved it in Text Expander. So it allows me to actually erase stuff that I don't want, select stuff. I also have spaces here for context and the audience that I'm targeting. And typically, if I'm working a lot with the same client or the same context, I will also build out a snippet for context, right? It will typically be something like context or something like that. Now, I'm using this sign right here, but you don't need to do that. I just like to do it all the time. So that's how I usually use this app. It's really about quality of life improvement and efficiency throughout the week. You can save a bunch of stuff. You can also do what are called dynamic snippets. For instance, if you would look at my regular translate prompt, you will see that I have something into brackets here that's English in this case. But with dynamic snippets, what you can do is make it kind of a multiple choice kind of deal where you would select between the options. A lot of people also use it for symbols, so stuff like creating double lines or things like that are really also simple to do. And you can save emojis, whatever it is, whatever you want, rich text, plain text. This is the beauty of a snippet tool, and whatever takes you time to write, TextSpander should make it easy for you to do. If you look at the prices, I think they're absolutely fair, like $3.33. It's like less than a cup of coffee when you go out. And honestly, that it's totally worth it for just taking the headache out of writing a bunch of stuff. I'm going to leave the link down in the bottom. Please let me know if this kind of videos are useful for you, or if you would try TextSpander out, or if you're already using another type of snippet tool that I have no idea about. Because there's a couple, but I think this one's the best. Go ahead, try it out. Watch my other videos. Subscribe to the channel. This will help me out a ton, and I'll see you guys later for more videos about the digital nomad lifestyle. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm recording this at 5 a.m. Maybe that's why. See you later.